Good morning, REDHAWK family. Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 55, and I can show you that I have nothing in my firearm because my barrel block is right there. It's a pretty cool tool because I get to see that there is nothing in my chamber or barrel because the barrel block is blocking it, and I have a clear magazine well today because I don't need a magazine to show you what I want to show you. But here's the cool thing about the barrel block. You can get your own barrel block by going to Barrel Block's website, blocksafety.com, B-L-O-K safety.com. And when you enter the code REDHAWK at checkout, you get 15% off your order. They make them in every caliber that you're going to need, including AR-15. And so get it, use it. It's the best way to ensure that you are doing this safely. What I want to do today is show you that the barrel block is also helpful for discovering some things in dry fire. And today we're going to talk about having some tactile markers. Tactile markers on our grip. And if you want more background in this, check out a video earlier in this series called Feeling Grip. Feeling Grip. And that will give you way more background on what we're talking about here. But a tactile marker on my grip is knowing for this firearm, this is my 365 XL, and my size hands, for me to run this gun well, my tactile marker is that my support hand tip of my index finger buries itself right here, almost in the knuckle cavity or in the webbing between my index and index and middle finger on my support hand. So if I can touch that, the rest of my grip will build exactly the way I want it. And here's what I mean by that. I have my double pinky power. My two pinkies are stacked on top of each other. And I have my support hand thumb as I want it to be with a great deal of pressure on the slide. And no, I've never had this cause this firearm to malfunction. So let me turn my light back off. This tactile marker is really important for us to figure out how we want our grip to build so that we are drawing a straight line to our target from the point that our hands meet all the way to the sights fall on target. This barrel block not only is good for safety, but also good for helping me minimize the amount of serpentine motion that can happen even at speed as I go from where my hands meet to where my sights fall into place on target. So if we move at the speed of discovery and I find out that I am not hitting my tactile marker and I am gripping low, I'm going to have to fix that, and as I do, watch the motion in my barrel block, which is now simply a visual indicator of what I'm trying to practice. My hand meets low, I know I have to fix it, and I saw myself through this barrel block already tipping away from where I want it to be. If my support hand meets where I want it to, it's going to draw a natural straight line. I want you to do this several times at the speed of discovery, and then I want you to do this a whole bunch of times, continually ramping up your pace. This is what I'm going to be working on today. I don't even have to draw the firearm. I can start from this position. If you want to, you can draw the firearm every time, but I'm just going to focus on a micro influence, which is if I get my tactile marker down, and I build my grip upon that point, my grip will lead the way to the sight being where I want it to be. And if you want to get spicy with this, film yourself, use your barrel block and slow motion and see if your barrel block is drawing any serpentine motions that you don't want. So, as always, as you dry fire, I want you to ask yourself 3 questions. First, what did I just experience? Second, what am I experimenting with? And number 3, what did I do well that I can build on? Give this some thought. Give this some work. Let me know how it goes for you, and I'll see you tomorrow.